we got some huge news for the Rippaverse, and it's exciting, honestly. Like, genuinely, I don't know why less people are talking about this. This is huge. Um, in the Ripazine Collection, Volume 1, readers will be introduced to Tobias Thorne in Unpack That, who is created by none other than Zachary Levi himself. You know, the guy who plays Shazam, guy who was in the remake of That Color Purple. And of course, his fame grew because of Shazam, and he's a great actor. He did a pretty good job as Shazam, in my opinion. Though he was underutilized in the DCEU, and like every character, which is, I guess, the trait of the DCEU, was underutilization. But I'm just saying, it is kind of cool that Zachary Levi is collaborating with the Rippaverse. The Rippaverse, that's crazy. That is actually genuinely crazy. But as for those of you who have not seen it, the Rippaverse, or the Rippazine collection, Volume 1, consists of all the Rippazines that have been released at 1 through 5. And it also includes this original shorts. And yeah, it's written by Zachary Levi. And of course, you can get the collection. You can get a shirt. You can get a book pack and everything. You can get, and of course, you can always get each and every Ripazine because they're all available to order here. And this is awesome. You get the Seorsh poster, the Spiling on the Job. You get all of it. You get all of it. And I think that's kind of cool. I am just blown away by the fact that it's Zachary Levi. And of course, for those of you who do not know, the guy who made the art that you see right here, the artist behind this, is a guy who I respect a lot, Igor. He's a guy who works for the Rippaverse. In fact, Cal Igor, who is a lead artist for the Rippaverse and a cartoonist for being libertarian. So that's freaking awesome, and he's a great guy. He's pretty talented when it comes to art. He made this art of Zachary Levi, and it looks pretty freaking good. Overall, I think this is kind of big news, and that's kind of, for some reason, being blown under the radar. It's freaking Zachary Levi, who is a big actor, and I think it's cool. I think personally, I think it's cool. I'm not saying anyone else has to think it's cool, but like, I just see very little people talking about this, and I'm like, why? This should be big news. It's Zachary Levi, and for those of you who don't know, Zachary Levi is creating a film, an independent film company called Wildwood Studios, and it's Wild with a WYLD, not WILD. It's Wildwood Studios, and they've. I'm pretty curious to see what they're going to be cooking up. I think Zachary Levi is a good actor. I think um, I think he's great. I think he's very very opinionated, and he does not shy about it. He's not shy about it. Of course, he's also not disrespectful, so that's cool. Like some actors in Hollywood are. Oh wait, that's most of them. But overall, I actually am kind of surprised by this. I wanna read this. And of course, it says what's in this collection is as it says on the Rippaverse page right here. It says, from noir thrillers and femme fatales to gritty sci-fi adventures and gothic horror. Each story showcases unique voices and unforgettable characters from the Rippaverse. And of course, for those of you who do not know, the Ripazine is used to introduce characters, to kind of test the waters with new characters that they're introducing, so that if so they can get a understanding of whether these characters are interesting. And so far, I've liked every one of them. And of course, we've got Salvage, which was done by Eric July, and Seyorsh, also done by Eric July. And we got Dirty Deeds, which is done by Kanan Brown, and Catch and Kill, which is done by Jen and Sylvia Saska. And then we've got Blue Shift, which is a character written by none other than Andrew, or NDA Andrew, as he's called, by the Rippaverse team. And then there's, of course, Zachary Levi. Zachary Levi, who is working on the 6th story for the Ripazines. And I think that's cool. And I can't wait, dude. I think this is awesome. I think it, man, I was caught off guard when I saw this. And I know it's about 2 days old information now, but of course it's the weekend. And I don't usually record videos on the weekend. So I just wanted to report this to anyone who did not know, because I think this is awesome information. Anyway, that's all I've got. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe and share on your preferred social media platform. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out and God bless.